How do anthropologists obtain informed consent? Have you ever wondered how anthropologists ensure that the people they study truly understand what they are getting into? Informed consent is a key part of this process, and it is essential for ethical research. Let's break down how anthropologists obtain informed consent and why it matters. First, informed consent is about respecting the rights and dignity of participants. Anthropologists must make sure that individuals are fully aware of the research's purpose, risks, and benefits before they agree to take part. This principle is rooted in the idea of autonomy, meaning that participants should have the freedom to make informed choices about their involvement. Transparency is another important aspect. Researchers need to be open and honest about their methods and goals. They must explain any potential risks or benefits and how they will protect participant confidentiality. This honesty builds trust and ensures participants feel comfortable. When working with vulnerable populations, such as children or marginalized communities, anthropologists take extra care. They must ensure that these groups are not exploited or harmed during the research process. This responsibility is crucial in maintaining ethical standards. Now, how do anthropologists actually obtain informed consent? Often, they do this verbally rather than through written forms. This practice is widely accepted by ethics committees. There are two common ways to obtain verbal consent. The first method involves providing participants with a written information sheet. This sheet outlines the details of the research, confidentiality measures, and participants' rights. It serves as a helpful reference for individuals as they consider their participation. The second method is a verbal explanation without a written sheet. In this case, researchers explain the research verbally, often recording the conversation during interviews. Participants learn about the research's purpose, their role, and any potential benefits or risks. Throughout the research process, anthropologists engage in ongoing dialogue with participants. This continuous communication ensures that consent remains voluntary and informed, especially if the research evolves. In some situations, written consent may be appropriate, particularly during formal interviews where participants agree to use their legal names. Ethical considerations are paramount in this process. Anthropologists must ensure that consent is freely given and not coerced. They should avoid conducting research in situations where consent may not be truly voluntary or informed. If any changes occur that affect participants, researchers must revisit and renegotiate consent to uphold ethical standards. Informed consent in anthropology is not just a one-time event. It is a dynamic process that continues throughout the research. The quality of consent is what truly matters, ensuring that participants are treated with respect and dignity. By adhering to these ethical principles, anthropologists can conduct their research responsibly and ethically.